Hi, YouTube family. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture. I go by the nickname Ginger. I missed you guys yesterday. Let's get a hug, make up for yesterday. We had a lot of snow on the East Coast. Y'all know I don't do snow. Mm-mm. They say snow, they say ice. I'm like, I'm going home and have some tomato soup and make some grilled cheese sandwiches. I just don't do snow. But I'm back today and there is so much. It's not cute not knowing. It's time to know. Vanessa Bryant. She's being sued by her mom for over $5 million. It was in January that Vanessa Bryant became a widow with the death of her husband, Kobe Bryant, the NBA great, in the helicopter crash. A few months ago, Vanessa Bryant's mom went public, talking about the family and just opening up about things. Vanessa said that she never promised to take care of her mom for the rest of her life, and her mom needed to figure it out. She says that her mom was never her nanny, was never her personal assistant. She said she would visit those kids like most grandparents do every once in a while. She can't believe that her mother is doing this to her, and she says it's all about greed. Let's play devil's advocate for a minute. Well, Vanessa, why wouldn't you just give your mom some money? But I guess some money ain't enough money, and her mother is suing her for over $5 million. Would Fantasia ever do a versus? She's pregnant with her husband. It'll be interesting because really with verses, what makes it sticks out if you have the hits. She's got a lot of songs, but it's not a whole lot of hits. Who would she do it with? Many people think Jennifer Hudson, but Jennifer Hudson is really on another level. The Oscar winner is about to play Aretha Franklin. 2021 is going to be huge for her. Jennifer Hudson don't really need to do it, and let's be honest, most people do the verses for the exposure. Like when, oh God, Jeezy. When Jeezy did it, he was promoting his show. Got a talk show on Fox Soul. Most people do it for the publicity or to put themselves out there. It'll be very interesting if Fantasia did one, who she would do it with. Coming to America 2. It's coming on Amazon Prime March 5th. They just released the first photos. You can check out me on social media at WDAS Patty, and I've listed some of the pictures. Arsenio Hall, James Earl Jones, Sherry Headley. So many people are in it, from Wesley Snipes to Leslie Jones, Tracy Morgan. I can't wait till they show more photos. But coming to America 2. Now, it's been 30 years. So if you're saying, I didn't see one, here's your homework assignment. Watch it. Watch Coming to America before you see Coming to America 2. For those of us who can we recite the lines in it and know it step by step because we've seen it so many times. We can't wait. But if you've never seen Coming to America, go find it and check it out. Tyler Perry is looking for love. He's 51 years old. He's no longer with the mother of his 6-year-old son. And he's wondering what the next chapter of his life looks like. Would you marry Tyler Perry? I would. I'd be so quiet. I'd be like, oh, here I go. Here I go. We're going to have such fun. You're going to laugh all day. Would you? It's interesting that he would go public saying that he's looking for love. Because now these women are going to be, of course. Of course they would marry him. Of course. Dionne Warwick wants her life story told. Netflix says they want to do it. So who should play on Dionne? She wants singer-actress Teyana Taylor. Teyana has the high cheekbones. She recently said she was quitting the music business because she wasn't getting any respect. Her body is ridiculous. Her body is like so, woo. But would Teyana Taylor do it? Netflix say they want to do a project on Dionne, who has had an incredible career. She recently teamed up with Chance the Rapper and The Weeknd for a charity single, but Dionne Warwick's life, something else. Netflix wants to bring the story. Speaking of Netflix, y'all, Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, it starts streaming tomorrow. This is Chadwick Boseman's final role. Denzel Washington produced it based on the August Wilson play. Viola Davis stars as Ma Rainey, the mother of the blues. Viola, in a recent interview, said, "Here was a woman who was like the forgotten. She was dark skinned, she was heavy set, she had the gold teeth, she was bisexual, but she had this voice. And she was a strong woman because she knew that y'all just using me because I can sing and y'all want to record my voice to make records." This was set in the 1920s. What a story indeed. What a story of Ma Rainey, who was known as the mother of the blues. It starts streaming tomorrow on Netflix. I can't wait to see it. Tom Cruise, staff members or crew members on Mission Impossible 7 are leaving, saying that Tom is acting like a dictator because people just ain't doing the right things and acting up. You could tell that Tom Cruise is not the one to be playing with. He's in like 57 now. Mission Impossible 7, where he's still doing all the stunts, but they're saying that crew members are leaving. Get ready for Super Freak, a TV series. This is true. This is based on the life of Rick James. Rick James was incredible. Tina Marie, Val Young, Mary Jane Girls, singer, songwriter, arranger, producer, but he had a bad drug problem. And the TV series is going to center on his life in the 90s when he was on trial, him and his girlfriend, for kidnapping a woman and holding her hostage for 6 days. Rick James' daughter is going to be the executive producer of this project. Rick James wound up going to jail. It was no one recognized him in prison because he didn't have his wig on. Yeah, Rick wore a wig. And there's also a movie coming out about his life. He was an amazing performer, artist, producer. Are you interested in seeing Rick James, the TV series entitled Super Freak? Keisha Knight Pulliam is engaged. Rudy from The Cosby Show. Friends are worried. She has close friends and they're speaking out and they're saying, please make him sign a prenup. He's an actor, Brad James, but they're saying he got financial stuff and child support stuff, and they just want Rudy to be careful because they say she does not make really good decisions. Dave Chappelle. Why doesn't he want the Chappelle Show on HBO Max? Because years ago, Dave Chappelle took his idea for the Chappelle Show to HBO. HBO turned him down. Said, nobody wants to see a show like that. Years later, HBO Max wants to run the reruns. He said, drop my show from the lineup. You didn't want me then. Don't want me now. Wayne Brady is getting a CBS show based on his life and his multicultural family. Paul McCartney is teaming up with Rick Rubin. At one time, Rick Rubin headed up Def Jam Records, the Beastie Boys, and Run DMC for a 6-part docuseries. The former Beatle has a lot to say. Megan Good is talking about the skin lightening. In the beginning, the actress who's married to inspirational author and speaker Devon Franklin, she says it was lighting. Then she said it was the makeup. Then she finally admitted she was bleaching her skin. Megan Good says she went to an unlicensed esthetician, and the esthetician was telling her to use this stuff on her face because she had dark spots. She noticed that her skin was getting lighter and lighter. What's going on in my face? Esthetician said, keep using it. What a mistake. She says it was one of the most embarrassing periods of her life going through that. You never let anyone do stuff to your face. Little Richard, I Am Everything. It's a docu-series about the music icon. Little Richard was known as the father of rock and roll, an icon who helped shape the world. He died earlier this year. Are you interested in seeing it? And get ready for the reboot of All My Children, going prime time on ABC, entitled Pine Valley. Kelly Ripa who used to be on All My Children before Kelly and Ryan. She's going to be producing it along with her husband, Mark Consuelos, possibly making guest appearances. They're saying that Pine Valley Primetime is going to feature a new set of characters from the Kane and Santos family and some old favorites. If one of those old favorites is not Susan Lucci, I don't want to see it. You got to bring Susan Lucci back, y'all. For 41 years, All My Children was a staple in daytime. And then they retired it. Are you excited about Pine Valley? Do you want to see Erica Kane, Susan Lucci? Leave your comments. Give us some likes. Give us some thumbs up. The channel is growing. Tell a friend. Leave a comment. Auntie reads comments. I do. I read the comment. It may take me a day, but I read the comments, so leave them. It's not cute not knowing. I'm Patty Jackson. I'm your auntie of pop culture.